Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to our chemistry class. Today we are going to discuss about assigning R and S configuration to spiro compounds. In our previous class we have discussed about assigning R and S configuration in answer compounds. Okay, let us start today's topic. See, first we should know what are spiro compounds. Okay, see, spiro compounds have at least two molecular rings with only one carbon atom. So, spiro compound should have at least two rings, and to that two rings one common atom should be present. So, one common atom should be present to that two rings. So, those are spiro compounds. See, it can also said in this way. See, a spiro compound is an organic compound in which two bicyclic rings are bonded by a single atom. See, this spiro compound is an organic compound. Okay, it is also an organic compound in which two rings. So here the means here two cyclic rings are present. That's why here we are using two bicyclic rings. The two bicyclic rings are bonded by a single atom. So those are called spiro compounds. Okay, next up. See, the two rings means the two bicyclic rings are located on two planes. Okay, they are located on two planes, and if you observe the planes means if you observe the rings are perpendicular to each other. Okay, here the rings are two rings are present, no, so those two rings are perpendicular to each other. Okay, next, see, usually similar to unsur compounds, spiro compounds also achiral. Achiral means they are optically inactive, but if they are suitably substituted, then means whenever we substitute the spiro compounds, then they will become chiral, and we can say that they become optically active. So whenever they become optically active means they can be resolved into optical isomers. So resolved means they can be separated into optical isomers. See, suitably substituted spiro compounds are chiral. Okay, whenever they become chiral, then they can be resolved into optical isomers. Okay, now let us discuss about assigning R and S configuration in spiro compounds. Okay, see, these are the actually the three steps which we should follow. Okay, see, first, give numbering to the groups which are in plane of paper. First we should know about what is this in plane, above plane, below plane, like that. See, this is means this solid or wedged, so this form is above the plane. If it is in the form of dots or the dotted manner, it can be called as below the plane. It is just in plane or on the plane. Okay, just we should know this. See, in this spiro compounds we should numbering to the groups which are in the plane. So which should be in the plane, not this. Okay, they should be in the plane. So the groups which are in the plane, to that groups only we should start numbering. Okay, see, we should give numbering to groups which are in plane of paper, means we had to give numbering even to those groups which are present in above and below the plane also, but here we should give numbering to the groups which are in plane of the paper at first. So at first we should give numbering to the groups which are in plane of the paper. Later we will give numbering to the groups which are above and below plane. Okay, next, see, give numbering based on highest atomic number. Okay, so based on the highest atomic number we should give numbering. After that just draw an arrow. See, similarly in answer compounds we have discussed about this arrow marking, no? So if the arrow is like this means it is a clockwise direction, so it is towards the right side, so that is R, means rectors. If the arrow is towards the left side, that is anti-clockwise direction, that is S. Okay, now let us take some examples and try to assign R and S. Okay, yeah, see, according to our rules, first we should start, means we should give numbering to the groups which are in plane. See, this is in plane, no, this is above the plane and this is below the plane. So first we should start giving numbering to these groups because these are in the plane of the paper, no? So see, 1, fluorine has the highest atomic number when compared to hydrogen, right? So 1. Next 2 to hydrogen. Okay, next Means here in plane means the groups present on the in plane is completed. Now we should go to these two groups. So 3. So when compared to hydrogen, carbon has highest atomic number, no? So 3. Next 4. Okay. Yeah. Now we had to write the numbers likewise. Okay. And just draw an arrow. Our arrow marking should be from 1 to 2, 2 to 3. Okay. See. 1, 2, 3. We will get like this. This is anti-clockwise direction, no? Anti-clockwise direction means sinister. Okay, I hope you understood. See, this is anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise direction means S. So this pyro compound shows S configuration. Okay, yeah. Let us take this. See, in this also we should give numbering to the groups which are in plane. Okay, these groups are in the plane, no? So first we should give numbering to this. Among these two, oxygen has the highest priority, means highest atomic number, no? So that here oxygen will get 1. Next 2. Okay, next let us consider this. In this, oxygen has highest atomic number when compared to this. So 3. Okay. Next here 4. So just write the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And now we have to draw an arrow. So 1, 2, 3, 4 means here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, no? So like this means clockwise direction. So rectors. Clockwise means rectors, no? Yeah. Next, see. Let us see this example. First we should give numbering to the groups which are in plane. So 1, 2. And among these two, carbon has highest atomic number, right? So 3, 4. So just write the numbers as usual. Okay. Now just draw an arrow 1, 2, 3. So like this means it is in anti-clockwise direction. So sinister. Yeah. Next, see. Here also first we should give numbering to the groups which are in plane. So carbon has highest atomic number. Next hydrogen. Next among these two, carbon has highest atomic number, right? So 3, 4. So just write the numbers 3, 4. See, just based on this numbers I am writing here 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Just draw an arrow. So here we are getting clockwise arrow. That means rectors. Okay. Next. Okay. If you have understood the above examples, I think it is very easy for you to do this. So try to do this.